Hey everyone, this is Daren with Madcap Toys. I'm so glad to have you here visiting with us again. I appreciate your time. I always want to tell you guys that because I know there's a lot of videos out there in YouTube world that you could be seeing. And I'll be honest with you, I know I'm not the best at this gig, but we try, and we're going to try to get better and better as time goes along. But guys, today we are building our plastic Army Men collection again. What you're looking at in front of you here is the Saracen Army, or a little contingent of the Saracen Army. I call them basically Arab Knights in short. These guys are oftentimes used in night battles, or you could use them in, again, stop motion films. Or guys, you might even want to use them in some, I'm trying to think what it's called, Crusader battles or Holy War battles during those times. Basically for the Middle Ages, or maybe a little before, depending on what you want to do and the scenario that you want to play. Now, I bought these originally when I bought basically half of Doug's collection that he had that was excess. He had doubles or triples. I pretty much bought all those. I bought them, and some of these guys were in boxes, and I may still have some of them in boxes. I don't know, because I still have, well, a rather large group of them. I sell them usually mostly around Christmas time, or if somebody's contacting me about stop motion warriors or something of that nature. But these guys here, their box was all beat up, so I thought I'd take them out and frankly add them to my army. And you know, that way I've got something if Doug or whoever else wants to do a specific scenario, and we play a time specific scenario where we have to have certain style of warriors. This would fit in real well for what we're doing. They're not the basic green, as you can see, but they're time specific. They are able to be used if you want. I would say also for knights or Carthaginians or Greeks or whatever. They're not really that great for Greeks because you don't have that many spearmen. You have more along the line of a sword, sort of like the Romans did, Carthaginians did. We don't have any cavalry units for this one here. This here's a guy with a, it looks like the Roman sword, but it's the Saracen armies, the Arab Knights. And then here we go again. This is another style. There's about 4 styles here. And you can see he's got his sword up. It's a long, more broad sword. The armor is definitely from that era of the Middle Ages. Okay, but he still has a kilt that looks Roman. Very, very strange. Right, so we've got those 2 stabbing and parrying soldiers, if you would. You can see the difference here of those 2 guys. And again, these guys would be what I'd call time or age specific. And then here's more of a Greek style, but again, it's got sort of a Roman style. But again, it is supposed to be the Saracens, the Arab Knights. I may not be pronouncing that totally correct, but that's what it said on the box. And I've had these in my collection for probably about 3 years now. All right, there you go. And so you have a few. You do have a few archers. Again, it looks like he's shooting nothing into the air, but he's got it pulled back as though he's shooting. I'd say basically because a lot of times on model soldiers, you will have that tip of the arrow break off. So they're letting you basically pretend that he and his fellow soldier are shooting those off in barrage. Now, to really use these like you would want to use them, you'd have to have more than 1 unit. But these here I just took and added them to my collection, like I said, several years ago. And the reason being is because, you know, they look good and it gives you something for time specific battles. Even if you customize them, it can be time specific. Or if you're just going to use anything and just say, hey, we're just having a old stop motion battle and we're going to throw this group against this group and see what happens, you can do it. All right, guys, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in and talk to us, and thank you so much. If you have subscribed already, I appreciate it. If you could, give us a subscription. We're trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers, and we'd appreciate it if you'd share the video. Like it if you can. Give us a comment if you can. If you're not into this, that's fine. You know, there's a lot of other YouTube channels you can watch, I know. But this is basically for those people that loved as kids and still like to do either stop motion videos or like to play miniature battles, time specific or custom. All right, you guys have a great, wonderful day. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.